Welcome na miamuhera kaufera kwa Barrosland Pips. In today's Pip into Barrosland, we are going to learn how to cook pumpkin the Lozi way. Okay, so pumpkin can be cooked in many different ways, but the Lozis have a particular or a specific way of preparing it. So sit down, relax and watch. Okay, so you get your pumpkin, you split it into half like it is being done here in the video, as you can see. So the pumpkin is cut into half first. After it has been split into half, then you start slicing it, making small slices, okay, for easy cleaning. You make the slices for easy cleaning. After you've cut the whole pumpkin into half, into pieces, then you start cleaning. You remove the inside part of the pumpkin, the inside that has the seeds. After you have done that, then you start peeling it, removing the outer cover. Okay, you can see all the outer covers and the inside are removed. Then now it's time to cut it into cubes so that it cooks faster, and also it would fit in the pot properly. So here you can see you cut it into small cubes, all of it into small cubes. That is if you are a big family and you'd finish the whole pumpkin. But if not, then you can cut half and leave half for the next day. But if you wouldn't want to eat pumpkin again tomorrow or the following day, then you do dry some. Like you can see here, there are some pieces that we've put on the side. These are meant for drying, for use some other time, not tomorrow, because if it were tomorrow, we would have just left a slice that is not cleaned or peeled. But here we are going to eat it probably next week or after 2 weeks or after a month or so, the dried pumpkin. So pumpkin is sun-dried. You can also sun-dry it. That was the first washing. Now we wash it again. Okay, we wash it again. So in the village, when we are growing up, you know the whole village, like they would come together, and we had big families. We are big families. So what we'd do is would maybe cook 3-4 pumpkins in a big pot, so that everyone in the village would sit under the mango tree or whatever shade and enjoy ourselves. So these are the pieces that we are going to dry for future use. After that, you put your pot on the fire. Of course, you add a little water for it to cook. While it is cooking, then you start separating your seeds from the inner stuff. I don't know what it is called. Okay, so then you spread your seeds, you dry them, because we don't throw away seeds in Barrosland, because seeds are also used for cooking vegetables. When ground, they act as ground nuts. So when it is cooked, then at the time of mashing, you add cornmeal or maize meal to your pumpkin and mix well, so that you have to be very fast or swift and do it very well, so that the cornmeal or the maize meal does not form lumps. Okay, so that it doesn't form lumps. Though the lumps will be there, may be there, but they should be small ones, not big ones, as a result of not mixing it very well. So depending on how much cornmeal you want to add, and depending on the size of the pumpkin that you have cooked, you have to check and see if you need to add a little more cornmeal like we are doing here. So after mixing very well with the cornmeal, then you allow it to simmer for the cornmeal to get cooked, even like 2-3 times. You cover the pot, then you leave it to simmer for a couple of minutes or so, and then you mix again, you cover it and leave it to simmer again for some more time. Then you mix it until you see that the cornmeal is well cooked. Okay, so we don't want to eat raw cornmeal, but you have to ensure that it is also cooked. That's why we allow our pumpkin to simmer for a number of minutes or times. But each time, ensure that you mix, you stir, okay, so that whatever was down comes up, and to mix it well, okay, you keep stirring, okay, you keep stirring. Then, when it is done, you start serving and you eat. In the village, we would eat together. All of us, we put in a big bowl, in a dish, and then we sit around that dish and we'll be eating, dipping our hands, okay, with the right hand, you put on the left hand and you eat. I'll give a demonstration of how we used to eat in the village sometime. Okay, so this is it for now. I hope you have learned how to cook pumpkin the Lozi way. You can eat it with the sour milk, fresh milk, or just like that. I think it's enough for now. See you soon. Bye.